Special nights here. Arsenal are hoping the locals don't witness another one. What a sight that is, and what a sight this is. As you can see, too many know how it feels to pull on an Arsenal jersey and play here as well. Martin Kieran and John Hartson are with us. But this feels like we've had two amazing football matches this week, built entirely on passion. And tonight, Arsenal are going to have to deal with this place, because when it gets full and when it gets loud, passion is the word.
Well, emotion as well, but I think tonight Arsenal need, obviously, to show that determination, desire, but a calmness. They're 2 goals up in the tie, and they had to find a way to get through. They would have been inspired by what they saw early in the week, as we all were. That emotion, you know, the way that you turn up and play for your team. Maybe that's been missing a little bit from an Arsenal point of view for a number of years. It's a chance tonight to put that right. I'm certainly hoping for a big performance.
Tonight in West London, Chelsea will be praying they can finish the job they started in Germany.
Pedro! Chelsea level!
Meanwhile, Arsenal's away form is set for a serious examination tonight, right here, at one of Europe's most emotional and evocative settings. Let's hope for no more great European comebacks this week. Hey?
Dear Derby, and Arsenal are in trouble very early on. Aubameyang, Lacazette, 1-1. Arsenal back in it. Lacazette, big chance. Arsenal are 2-1 up. Kolasinac towards the back post. Yeah.
In Spain and back at Mestalla, where he spent 4 years as manager. After no European trophy under Arsene Wenger, can he deliver one in his first season in North London? Look, this is Arsenal's only realistic route back to the big time in the Champions League. It is a huge night for Petr Cech and co. So, 2 English sides will contest the Champions League final. Can we make it a clean sweep? Kicking off at 8 PM, both here and at the Bridge, you can see if Chelsea can finish the job on BT Sport 3, as Arsenal look to defend their lead here on 2. And if they're going to do it, the Gunners are going to have to quieten some of Europe's most passionate fans at one of its great locations, the crumbling, cavernous, legendary Mestalla, with its famous North Stand that just reaches up to the heavens. This has been their home for almost a century. They've had some special nights here. Arsenal are hoping the locals don't witness another one. What a sight that is, and what a sight this is. As you can see, too many know how it feels to pull on an Arsenal jersey and play here as well. Martin Kieran and John Hartson are with us. But this feels like we've had two amazing football matches this week, built entirely on passion. And tonight, Arsenal are going to have to deal with this place, because when it gets full and
Them through into a glorious final, hopefully with Chelsea.
at one of Europe's most emotional and evocative settings. Let's hope for no more great European comebacks this week. Hey?
We have players with the habit to play matches like that. We want to play matches with this atmosphere, and they were good team, but we are a good team also, and can fight both for this second leg, 90 minutes, with a confidence, but knowing it's going to be very difficult, and knowing how we can play our moments, their moments, 90 minutes. Emotional control also is important in one match like today, and enjoy.
You've only made 2 changes from last week. Torreira and Monreal are in, but otherwise still a very attacking team. How important is it to score today and get that away goal? Is that something you're telling your team to do, to go and get that?
It depends, because if they score it also, is not the first target for us. The first target for us is to do one match complete. Offensively, if we can score, it's important, but don't receive one goal is also important.
So he seems to think it's still 50-50. I'm not sure Martin and John would agree with that, but looking at the Arsenal team, the one thing we can agree on is that he has gone attacking. There's no thoughts of shutting up shop here, is there, with the team that he's picked?
No, he's gone with Ozil playing off the front 2. Torreira comes in instead of Guendouzi, and Monreal slips in there instead of Mustafi on that natural left-hand side. Monreal's all left-footed. So they have a threat certainly going forward. I feel Torreira and Xhaka very defensive minded. Certainly Torreira, although he scored the goal a couple of weeks ago for Arsenal.
The energy from Torreira.
Energy, and I think he gives that little bit more protection to that back three.
There was a clear message there, though, from Emery, wasn't there? Speaking much better. I've been having difficulty sometimes understanding him. I hope the players haven't had that difficulty. He said we need to defend first of all. If they score, then we go on the attack. But with those players on the pitch, Aubameyang and Lacazette, for me, they're world class. They're as good as anything you'll see in the Premier League and across Europe, and they're on the pitch, and that's important. The important thing is to keep Ozil in a central position, and then that he can feed these two great players at the top of the team.
So what's the sort of mental approach then tonight for Arsenal? Do you put the 3-1 out of your mind and you just try and win a football match over 90 minutes? Because if you start trying to do maths in your head and holding out for a draw, you know, one goal early on for Valencia, like we saw at the Emirates, and it's a very different.
Lacazette, big chance. Arsenal are 2-1 up. Kolasinac towards the back post.